Right now at 10, police respond to a La Crosse County high school. What we know about the alleged threat made. And a beloved Galesville restaurant owner in critical condition. The community response and fundraising efforts for her family. Plus, mission complete. The Artemis II crew arrives back to Earth and the dramatic ending to their historic flight.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10:30. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. Well, we start with breaking news. NASA's Artemis II crew is safe, sound, and back on Earth. CBS News correspondent Gwen Baumgartner has the latest from San Diego on the finale of an epic mission.
A splash landing in the Pacific Ocean Friday evening capped a historic voyage for the astronauts flying further into space than ever before aboard the Orion spacecraft.
Now approaching the spacecraft after conducting a hazard assessment.
Navy divers inspected the capsule before medics entered.
Jubilation here in the flight control room. The first crew member is out of integrity.
The astronauts emerged 90 minutes after landing and are reported to be doing well. Helicopters then flew them one at a time to the USS John P. Murtha. Seconds after the spacecraft re-entered the atmosphere at almost 24,000 miles per hour, the capsule's heat shield faced a critical test, enduring temperatures up to 5,000 degrees, while the crew encountered an expected communications blackout.
Your trajectory is nominal and your recovery teams have visual.
After emerging from the blackout, Orion's parachutes deployed minutes before the capsule hit the water off the coast of San Diego. Petty Officer Second Class Led Soto is part of the astronaut extraction team.
I'm very proud to be on this mission and very proud of where we have come with all the training and all the hard work that everybody's put in.
The next mission in NASA's lunar exploration program is Artemis III, scheduled for next year, taking a crew into low Earth orbit. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, San Diego.
The Artemis II crew is now being evaluated by medical staff on the USS John P. Murtha. Well, they made a splash today, and we might be making some puddle splashes this weekend with some rain coming in, Greg.
Yeah, we definitely have a period of rain, but we also got some warmer conditions and more humid conditions, too, as we get towards the weekend. We start a stretch of really going to be active, but more probably end of May, early June-like weather. But for tonight, it's quiet, it's calm. We're up the upper 30s, low 40s, light winds, very typical temperatures to see. And for tonight, the lows are going to be kind of where you would expect. Low to mid 20s where it's colder in the colder spots, otherwise around freezing for the rest of the area, and mainly clear skies with a few clouds as we get closer to tomorrow morning. And you can see overall, excuse me, Eau Claire getting up to about 51 degrees with increasing cloud cover throughout the morning. That wind will start increasing out of the south-southeast as that warm front gets closer, but not expecting much of any precipitation for morning hours. Same for La Crosse. We'll see cloud cover increase. That wind begins to pick up a little bit. Probably 50 degrees. I think rain will hold off until the afternoon time frame too. As we go forward, once again, we're looking at that cloud cover. The storm Saturday afternoon, excuse me, and Saturday night. Sunday, overall, not as bad as you would expect. Some morning storms, but in the afternoon, it's going to be the warmth and the windy conditions will break more of a Sunday down. And then we do have a severe threat potential for Monday night through Tuesday night. We'll also explain that, too, a bit later.
All right. Thanks, Greg. A threatening call leading to a police response at multiple area schools today. Police say Luther High School received a threatening phone call around 9:30 a.m., prompting Luther, Onalaska, and Holman School District buildings to conduct a secure action. They locked all doors while classes continued on. Luther High School students were dismissed at noon. Police say the threat originated from out of state, and they are working with the FBI to identify a suspect. The woman accused in a fatal distracted driving crash pleading guilty. Megan Urch entering her guilty pleas in La Crosse County Court. She's charged with homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle. In September of 2024, Urch's vehicle struck and killed 83-year-old Darlene Wozni. Police say Urch was looking at her phone while driving. Sentencing begins July 1st. One person is dead after falling from the third floor of a local assisted living facility. The fall happening Thursday at Bridge Path Assisted Living at Morrow Home Community in Sparta. First responders were unable to save the victim. No foul play is suspected, but it remains under investigation. The victim's name has not yet been released. While Monona County is still feeling the effects of a major cyber attack, Governor Tim Walz deploying the National Guard on Tuesday. Today, officials say the main network is still down and it's affecting the DMV and the vital statistics services. But police, fire, and dispatch services are all operational.
County operations remain open and staffed. Our employees are here doing their jobs and continuing to serve the public. That said, some services are slower than normal and processes are being done manually while systems are restored.
County officials would not say if any residents' personal information was compromised in the attack, citing the ongoing investigation. A semi-truck hit and knocked down a traffic light at the intersection of La Crosse Street and 3rd Street. The accident happening around 4:30 p.m. today. No injuries were reported and no word on when the lights will be repaired. Parents and community members started raising concerns on social media about school lunch shortages. A community member took to Facebook this week after her coworker said the school was running out of food and milk. According to the district superintendent, the school had a shortage of milk on Wednesday due to a late delivery. They say there isn't a shortage of food, although the school did run out of a popular meal option earlier in the year. The district superintendent says they take full responsibility for the issue.
We just didn't anticipate that need and couldn't be prepared. We've put into place processes and protocols to rectify that, and we're confident that it won't happen again in the future.
According to the district, those processes include maintaining backup inventory and reinforcing service protocols. Epic Systems celebrating 20 years with an awards ceremony in Sparta, honoring La Crosse County businesses for their contributions and partnerships with the healthcare tech giant. Congressman Derek Van Orden and State Senator Brad Pfaff both on hand for the celebration.
Just about anybody that goes to a regional treatment facility to a very large hospital is impacted directly by Epic.
We can develop homegrown companies, and that's what's so unique and neat about the Epic story.
Local businesses that were recognized include Multistack, Interstate Roofing and Waterproofing, and LTC Virtual Design and Construction. Developing now out of Milwaukee, the Wisconsin Election Commission is looking into uncounted ballots from Tuesday's election. An unusually high number of absentee ballots arrived after Election Day, 20 on Tuesday and 269 on Wednesday. The commission says most were postmarked before the April 6th deadline, and the investigation is ongoing.
We are still investigating what happened. Like I said, I can tell you is that we care that every vote counts. And as I said, this is deeply unsettling of what we're finding today.
Wisconsin law says any absentee ballots that arrive after Election Day cannot be counted. Now, it's unclear if the uncounted ballots were from the same district. The City of La Crosse's Board of Canvassers met to finalize results from Tuesday's spring election. City Clerk Nikki Elson says 2 provisional ballots were added to the vote totals.
We're just kind of verifying accuracy so that we can consider our results official and pass those up to the county level.
Elson says there's a close school board race that could trigger a recount request. Candidates would have 3 days after the county canvassed to complete their request. Still to come, a Galesville restaurant owner faces a medical crisis, the community response and fundraising efforts for her family. Plus, smoke on the bluffs, the burning happening near La Crosse.
Monday morning on Mindful Monday, if you've got back pain that won't go away, a local neurosurgeon on when it's time to stop ignoring it. Plus, Art has a rainy start to the week when we see you at 5 a.m.
Let's get grilling. Save this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Bacon wrapped sirloins just $3.99. 8-ounce pork chops, 3 for $5. Our special recipe brats, 10 for $10. John Morrell Franks, just 79 cents. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, just $1.48. Plus, save on party-size Lays and more this Friday through Sunday. And every day, you'll find the same low prices online as in store, only at Hy-Vee.
We really care about our employees and their families, and then also the community as a whole.
We have a lot of really, really good employees. It's like a family around here.
The customer is always number one. That's always our goal, to get them running.
Having Carrier as their main product, with the support that they give us, the commitment to their product, to our people, is outstanding.
From the first call that you make, we'll take care of you every step of the way.
And air conditioning, your comfort is our business.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
A Galesville community is rallying around a local restaurant owner after a serious accident. News 8 Now's Jadis McGee shows us how the community is coming together to support her.
Family members say Ann Beadle, the owner of this restaurant, underwent emergency surgery and remains in critical condition. Beadle is well known in Galesville, not just for running the Beadle's Bar and Restaurant with her husband, but for the connection she's built with people in the community. Families say her energy and kindness are part of what makes the place so special.
She is really that person that is the first one to reach out and help anybody who needs it. And I think that's really reflected in how the community has rallied around her and shown up. But she's one of those people that is an absolute light to everyone that she interacts with.
Family members say they're grateful for the support and continue to ask the community to keep Ann in their prayers as she recovers. A fundraiser has been created to help out with those medical expenses for Beadle. We will have a link on our website. Reporting in Galesville, Jadis McGee, News 8 Now.
Well, you may have seen smoke coming from the Bluffs earlier today. It was a controlled burn conducted by the Friends of the Blufflands and Prairie Enthusiasts nonprofit groups. It targeted areas near the National Weather Service. Organizers say it's important to remove invasive plant species and reduce accumulated dead vegetation. The burns also help prevent larger, uncontrolled wildfires by reducing the buildup of combustible materials. Dynamic Life Cycle Innovations holding its electronic recycling event tomorrow. You can drop off your old electronics, kitchen appliances, or power tools for free. Now, batteries, light bulbs, or large appliances like AC units will not be accepted. The event will run from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at N5550 Dynamic Way in Onalaska. Local students are learning how to fight without anyone getting hurt. 5th and 6th graders teamed up with UW La Crosse to learn stage combat choreography, the same techniques actors use to create realistic fight scenes safely.
The whole idea is to get them interested in education, kind of spark their curiosity, and get them engaged in doing fun things outside the classroom.
The event was all part of UWL's Kids College Friday. Other workshops included Day in the Life of a College Student and Drawing with Insects. We'll have more news ahead, but first.
Along with the rain and thunderstorms this weekend is going to come warmer conditions. That means we have a 70s coming back, and that stretch of 70s can go all the way to next Thursday. We'll break all down the storm chances, all that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Stop in where family and friends gather for the lunch sizes. The penny leaves you satisfied. The nickel may require a power nap. With the dime, it's eat what you can and take the rest to go. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday for dine-in, carry-out, and curbside at Houghton's Jackson Street Pub.
Spring is here, and Asher Lassen Exteriors is celebrating with a spring open house. Join us Friday and Saturday, April 10th and 11th at our showrooms in Chippewa Falls and on Alaska. Explore Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, Gutter Helmet, Tundra Seamless Gutters, and Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens. Save up to 25% off on your entire purchase during this special event. Plus, enjoy no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Stop by Asher's Friday 9 to 4 or Saturday 9 to 2 and talk with our design consultants. Visit goasher.com for all the details.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
There's never been a better time to enjoy quality Smith Brothers sofa sectionals and chairs than right now during the annual Smith Brothers sale at Drury's in Fountain. You'll save on the latest sofa styles, stunning casual sectionals, and cozy chairs and recliners, even luxurious leather designs. Smith Brothers, made in America by skilled craftsmen dedicated to putting quality first. Plus, there's even special 24-month financing on all Smith Brothers furniture. Smith Brothers furniture at the best prices of the year, now at Drury's in Fountain.
The most important value at Schwabel Getz & Sieben is our commitment to our clients.
Schwabel Getz & Sieben is 100% committed. They're there from start to finish.
My team at Schwabel Getz & Sieben was incredibly responsive.
They did a great job for us from the beginning to the end.
They had a plan from the first meeting on how they were going to handle our case.
They really were on top of everything. They left nothing to chance.
Call Schwabel Getz & Sieben or visit us at schwabel.com for a free consultation.
There's something new for dinner at the place where family and friends gather. Jumbo Shrimp. Your choice of batter fried, pan fried, broiled, or blackened. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday for dine-in and carry-out. Houghton's Jackson Street Pub.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Yeah, we definitely have an active and actually warm stretch of weather that's making it feel more like probably end of May too. As our dew points get higher, it's going to get a little humid. We're going to get temperatures in the 70 or 80, and we're going to have a lot of showers and thunderstorms come through. Right now, if you're looking at Saturday, we do have the showers and some storms, a lot more just showers off and on as we go through Saturday night, Saturday afternoon and evening. Once again, it's not a all-day type afternoon rain, steady rain through the afternoon and evening. It will be occasional showers, and that will go throughout the nighttime. Temperature is pretty seasonable for Saturday. It means more 50s. Sunday really is morning showers and storms, but then in the afternoon, it's probably going to be quiet for most areas, and this could go all the way through Monday night too. There could be a few areas maybe closer to the Wisconsin River area and points east that might see some afternoon activity, but for the most part, it's going to be quiet. The other big story on Sunday, the wind starts picking up as the warm front pushes north, so windy in the afternoon and much warmer, as already stated. Many areas will climb right into the 70s too. There's your front to the west. It's really the whole thing is going to lift to the northeast slowly, and ahead of it, that's where you're going to have the showers that'll come and play for Saturday. Eventually, that front will push north of the area as we get into Sunday morning, and that's with the winds behind it. So if you kind of track it out, really it's off and on showers. As I mentioned, not a steady rain in the afternoon time, but you definitely will need the umbrella if you're outside. Evening activities, once again, it seems like there's a little bit more of enhancement potentially with the front getting closer, maybe around the 6 to 8 time frame with a steadier line. That'll push east. Overnight, we'll still can see some activity, a little bit of thunderstorms as you get closer to midnight. And then for the most part, I think it's going to be really kind of quiet until we get that line, final line really, approach the area with the warm front towards the morning hour. That'll come through, but by the time we get about 7 or 8, most of this is begins to push east. By the time we get to 10, it's really not that bad over for Sunday. In fact, you get some sunshine out there too as things dry up. The fronts to the south, steadier, strong winds. In the afternoon, you can see a little bit down there, kind of getting south of the area that could develop. Right now, it seems to be further south. So most of the area Sunday afternoon, evening looks dry, just windy, but overall still mild. And then as we go into Monday, it's really going to be a capped environment until we get to probably Monday night. So not seeing too much in the activity until we get to after sunset Monday. Sunday with the sunshine out there, I think a lot of areas will get in the 70s. Hope to keep an eye on cloud cover. That may keep you in the upper 60s, but all in all, it's going to be a much warmer and somewhat humider day as we go throughout the day. There's your wind gusts in the afternoon, so there are some potential to see gusts above 35 to 40, especially into southeast Minnesota or northeast Iowa. This will continue through the evening, so that'll be the bigger story Sunday afternoon and evening is the wind along with the warmer temperatures. We have the alert dates really for Monday night and then Tuesday evening. Monday looks fine for the most part. It's Monday night, and there's still some questions exactly where this front's going to set up there, but that is the problem. And then Tuesday, another system gets close. That front sags a little bit further south. That's another opportunity for a few hours in the evening. So we'll nail down all the threats are possible. Right now, this is what Monday looks like because a front should be somewhere north of La Crosse, maybe like a Rochester to Black River Falls area. As we get to Tuesday, it's going to start sinking south, but there's a lot of question marks exactly how far south it goes, or does it get pulled back north? But the severe threat would be in the evening hour before we have more showers in the overnight hour. Wednesday, for the most part, I think it'll be not severe, but still showers and storms. We kind of clear out briefly Thursday, and a much stronger cold front comes through Friday. That's going to knock those temperatures down as we go into next weekend, probably more below average, and we're talking 40s and 50s by that point, too. So that'll be kind of the end of at least the warm stretch. But for the most part, those overnight lows 70s may not get below 60 either. Yeah. So that's close to record levels too. So it's going to be a warm stretch, but obviously that comes with showers and thunderstorms too.
Hey, we'll take it. I like it. Almost hitting 80. Love to see it. All right, coming up next in sports, hear from the Wisconsin men's hockey team ahead of tomorrow's national championship. Plus, one Packer wide receiver is on the move. Find out who and what Green Bay is getting in return. Kate is up next.
Get up to 15% off sale prices during the spring sale at Home Furniture.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Real honest news between dance challenges and book recommendations. Follow us on TikTok at WKBT News 8 Now.
Unleash your dog's potential at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Our expert trainer makes learning fun and effective, including a wide range of enrichment activities to get your dog's tail wagging. Book your session today. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
I'm standing here at the warehouse this morning where some 30 to 40 installers depart every morning. You've been thinking about new windows. I've been thinking about new windows for over 40 years. And my promise to you is that these fine installers that leave here every morning install the finest windows available in the market today, expert installation, always at a good value. If you're looking for new replacement windows, today would be a great day to reach out to the board store and set up a prompt free estimate.
Here's our problem. Without the hearing aids in, she can't hear the low frequencies, so she doesn't hear me. I don't hear the high frequencies, so I don't hear her. It was a perfect setup, but we had to interrupt it. We had time, and we were coming down Main Street, and I turned in.
It's not like you're going to strangers. It's kind of family-ish. To come here, you feel like you belong with them. I just think it's very comforting that they're a family business.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Can your floor stand up to this? At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. You need a flooring that can stand up to mud, cuts, and a crew like this. Don't sacrifice beauty for function. We'll help you find the perfect flooring to fit your lifestyle and budget. Come in and see our huge selection of luxury vinyl and tile. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley, where our number one priority is you. Stop in today.
Make your pup look and feel their best at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Fresh, clean, and oh so soft. They'll strut out looking top dog. Book your grooming appointment today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
Winona State softball is on fire this season, 33-6 coming into today, and at the top of the NSIC. They had a chance to pick up 2 more wins today. Warriors hosting Wayne State College earlier this afternoon in a doubleheader. Bottom of the 4th with 2 on for Winona State. Ashley Shanto slaps one into left field. That scores 1 to pull within 1 of the lead. Next batter, and it's Alyssa Wolfa with an infield single to tie it up at 4, and directly after, Tegan Mancuso flies out to center. That plates 1 more for the 5-4 lead. Last chance for Wayne State with a runner on, but Braley Drodowski catches the liner and doubles up the runner. That ends the game as Warriors win a close one, 5-4. And in game one earlier in the afternoon, the Warriors also walked away with a win. That one was 4-2. Winona now 35-6 and are on a mission of making it back to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2019. All right, MLB, Brewers taking on the Nationals for game one of a 3-game series, debuting the new Wisconsin away jerseys. Milwaukee down 2 in the first inning, but with 2 men on, Jake Bauers steps up, and Jake Bauers is going to give the Brewers the lead. A moonshot deep to left field. It's now 3-2. Nationals would tie it up, and then in the 9th, Luis Garcia Jr. is going to give them the lead. A single up the middle scores C.J. Abrams. Washington up 1. It was a rough night for Trevor McGill. Next batter lays down the bunt, and McGill is going to toss that one to the backstop. Nationals add a few more as they take it 7-3, the final. And an update in the American League, the Minnesota Twins up in Toronto for the weekend series, but the pitching a little shaky tonight as the Blue Jays take game one 10-4. How about an update from Augusta, Georgia? Second round of the Masters. A lot of good golfing going on throughout the day, but there was only one man who dominated the course, and that was Rory McIlroy. The defending champion went 7 under on the day, putting him at a total of 12 under par. He will carry a 6-stroke lead into the weekend. How about this chip shot? Right into the hole for a nice birdie. Have a day. All right, the Wisconsin Badger men's hockey team is 1 win away from being national champions. Yesterday, the Badgers took down North Dakota 2-1 in the Frozen Four semifinals to advance to their first national championship game since 2010, which is also the last time the team was in the Frozen Four. They're looking for the first national title since 2006. It's been an up and down experience for the men's hockey program since they last made that Frozen Four, but this group is battle tested and they are proud to get Wisconsin back to the heights they once were at.
The amount of times we've sat on the couch late at night just talking about our goals for not only this team but for the program as well. Like it's been such a journey for us to get here, and we're really proud of what we've accomplished so far. But you know, at the end of the day, like this is where we wanted to be in the summer when we were talking about this at home, and it sure means a whole lot that we've been able to get here.
You've got to play well in our conference to win hockey games. And as I've said multiple times, if you don't, you won't get beat, you can get embarrassed. And that happened a couple times this year. And so for us, those experiences, I think, kind of sharpen the sword for when you get to this time.
Wisconsin will be going up against the University of Denver after they had a thrilling double overtime win over Michigan. The Pioneers, they got a rich history in men's hockey. They've won the most men's national titles in the NCAA, with their most recent coming in 2024. Wisconsin will also look to become the first school to win men's and women's hockey titles since the Badgers last did it back in 2006. Puck drop set for 4:30 on ESPN. We've also got a little NFL news. It's being reported that the Green Bay Packers are trading away Dontavian Wicks to the Eagles for a 2026 5th-round pick and a 2027 6th-round pick. Philly is also giving Wicks a 1-year, $12.5 million extension. Wicks added great depth to the Packer wide receiver room and had his moments during last year's season, but it was likely Green Bay wasn't going to get him back after he became a free agent next season. So getting a little bit of draft capital back feels like solid return. Also look for Matthew Golden to play a bigger role next season now that Dobbs and Wicks are both gone. All right, that'll do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Sleep first class on a Beautyrest Black mattress set from Home Sleep Express. And pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, get a free adjustable base with a Beautyrest Black mattress purchase. Luxury meets innovation with Beautyrest Black at Home Sleep Express.
Save big on your next painting project at Menards. Pittsburgh's premier is an interior paint and primer in one that provides excellent all-around performance and an easy-to-clean, durable finish. A gallon starts at a value of $21.97 after rebate. Give your room a grand finish with Pittsburgh's Grand Distinction Interior Paint. It's a paint and primer that offers excellent height and coverage with a top resilient finish. Pick up a gallon starting at a value of $29.98 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
So
soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
My experience here has helped me tremendously. I started off as a bath aide, and I've been here 3 years, so I've learned, I've became like a sponge. This is just like the perfect place for a single parent like me. So they help with school, they help with my schedule professionally. I get compliments and thank yous every day. That makes me feel good because I know that I've completed what God has sent me here to do, and that's to take care of these residents.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
From the creators of bacon. Applewood smoked ham. Ham and Swiss melts. 2 for $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,300 in total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
This adorable shelter pet wants to meet you and your family today. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
Right now, during the Progressive Rug Sale at Homeworld Rugs, the more you buy, the more you save on total rug purchases of $199 or more, with savings up to $500 off. Every style is on sale with savings up to 50% off regular prices. Don't miss the Progressive Rug Sale, now at Homeworld Rugs.
A runaway wallaby is back home after a brief adventure through an Ohio neighborhood. Kipper got loose near Sinclair Community College in Dayton after breaking out of his kennel and hopping out of the car. Kipper belongs to Carolyn Reno, who brings him on campus to meet visiting students. But this time, the curious marsupial made a break for it.
He jumped up and broke apart his kennel, and he took off. He stopped a couple times to check in with me and then decided it was much more fun to run. He's okay. He's very nervous. He needs to calm down a little bit, but he is doing very well, and we're just so happy to get him back.
Reno says she's grateful for the quick help from students and local police. And Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
When the food truck arrives at our neighbor's place, it takes a community. Our attorneys don't just fight insurance companies, they fight hunger in Wisconsin alongside our neighbor's place. Because together, we're stronger. Bygoff and Rohde, your neighbors, your injury advocates.
Welcome to Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet. Shop our huge selection of upholstery by Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Furnishings. Sleep better with our selection of double-sided, hybrid, or all-foam mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedroom sets available. Set your dining room up with a new table, chairs, bar stools, or counter height available. Throw down a rug to complete any room, scatters, 5x8s, 8x10s, and more. No gimmicks, no corporate hassles. Open 7 days a week. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Do you remember when joint pain didn't stop you from doing the activities you love? When your knees, hips, or shoulders just worked? Imagine if you could turn back the clock to those better days without resorting to risky surgery or drugs. Then it's time you discovered QC Kinetics. Our advanced regenerative treatments target the source of your joint pain using your body's own natural healing abilities to revitalize your damaged tissue. Backed by science, QC Kinetics treatments have already helped over 35,000 people nationwide, and they're ready to help you too. If you can imagine yourself enjoying real, lasting relief from joint pain, then it's time you call QC Kinetics for a free consultation. 715-564-8795. Take the first step to turning back the clock on joint pain. Find out if you're a candidate today with a free consultation. 715-564-8795. 715-564-8795.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Spring Black Friday sale is going on now, which means it's time to shop unbeatable spring savings store-wide while supplies last. Like $60 off this DeWalt gas-powered pressure washer, now $369. Or $50 off this DeWalt job site electric pressure washer, only $349. Whether you're sprucing up the patio or heading out on a job, DeWalt's guaranteed tough tools help get the job done. Don't miss the best prices of the season during our Spring Black Friday sale only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
From the law office to the clothing closet, our lawyers seek hope and recovery for the whole community. Bygoff and Rohde and our Neighbors Place, where every injury and every neighbor matters, because together we're stronger. Winning justice for Wisconsin.
It's going to be a quiet start to Saturday. The clouds will be increasing. Showers will come back in the afternoon and evening. It's not going to be a steady rain. It'll be off and on, even some storms throughout the nighttime. It will get milder and warmer as we go into Sunday, and that storm threat is really during the morning time frame. I don't see a lot of activity in the afternoon, but the wind will be quite gusty out of the southwest, and it'll definitely get warmer, and that means 70s likely for Sunday. The severe threat is really going into Monday night. Monday overall is going to be probably quiet and warm, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, more storms. We'll start to see temperatures come back down, but it probably won't be until Friday, maybe Saturday next week.
Never stops. Week. Well, I know the rain now. Not in April. All right, that does it for us at 10. Have a great weekend.